Good morning, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I am like on the verge of being late, and because I got up early, I've got a nail appointment first thing here, and I just, sometimes you can't get everything done, and I actually got caught up watching a video on how YouTube has changed the algorithm. They're kind of playing with the algorithms, and what's going to be in your column next to your video up next or down below on a mobile device. And used to be that one of your videos would be up next, and then they would kind of figure out what the viewer had been watching. Well, now they're not doing that at all. They're up next it's going to be on popularity, not necessarily, I don't know, it's not the same. That's why a lot of viewers or view counts are down, and so it's really critical that we use all the tools that YouTube gives us to promote our channels and help. And I suggest that each and every one of you go pick a playlist on my channel, or pick the one that's at the end of this video, and if you don't have time to watch all those videos, just put it on mute and let it go. Let it rip. Now, I do that quite often with smaller channels, or even channels I really like. I'll put it on that and go to work. I'll come home and they're still going. Just to help their channel with view counts, because that's really, ultimately, that's what makes us all money. So, I'm going to first off say thank you if you are a subscriber. Thank you to every one of you. I just absolutely adore this community. And if you're not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join in for the fun we have here every day. And a day in the life, which is kind of weird to me, but you know, follow me around. No. Anyways, so first thing, I got to get my nails did. I broke one off completely, and that never happens to me. I rarely break one. I just don't. So we're gonna get my nails done. I'm gonna go do hair, and have another fantastic day in the salon. And I'm dressed down Thursday. I'm gonna take, as a surprise, I'm gonna go take Dad some of that tomato bisque, and it was so delicious. Oh my gosh, Michael ate the rest of it. So I'm gonna definitely make that and can it, and I'll bring you guys along for that whole process. So I think tomorrow, oh, there's a border collie. That one's fat too. What's up with that? We weighed Buddy. Buddy weighs 59 pounds. He's got 14 pounds to shed. And so I prime shipped the dog food that I bought him, that, what is it? Home Earth, or yeah, anyways, I shipped it on Amazon Prime to my daughter's house. It'll show up Saturday, so he'll have 2 bags, big bags of dog food to start with, and that'll help them out. And it was cheaper than me going over to Petco and grabbing it by almost $5 a bag. I'm like, what? So I told her, I said, if it was me, I'd just order it on Amazon. I looked at our dog food, on the other hand, and it was almost twice as much on Amazon shipped to my door. So, go figure. It's just random. It's the seller on Amazon. So, let's see. I'll go visit with Dad, and then I've got to have Michael get his truck out of the backyard so I can smog it tomorrow. We had rain last night, well, early this morning, and so everything is getting a nice watering. I got to turn the sprinklers off. Rain delay, and we've decided on a time and a place to meet. We're probably not going to go all the way to Medford, because that's a little further for us. So we want to leave early Sunday morning so we can get back at a decent hour, so our dogs aren't going, they left us. Anyway, so I just got to spend an hour and a half with Dad, and maybe an hour and 45 minutes. They were getting ready to come in for his second radiation for the day, but I brought him his lunch just in time, and they delivered his lunch, and he's like, I don't want that. Anyway, but he did eat part of it, and he tasted what they brought him, and he goes, because he didn't think he could eat it. He thought it would be too hard, but it wasn't. And he goes, oh, that's not, I could do that. Maybe next time. But he'd already eaten a big bowl of soup and had peaches and an orange juice and a milk. So, so that was a pretty good lunch. I mean, their serving sizes are tiny, but he can't eat a lot either, so I'm glad they don't overdo it. Anyway, so now I'm going to head back home here and get the dogs situated. That was some wild hair. Of course, it's windy today. Oh my gosh, and cold. I wore the wrong thing. I needed my jacket that I usually wear with this. It is chilly because that wind. So we're gonna get back home. I'm gonna get out the stuff to start that soup and figure out what's for dinner and get my beef jerky on. So you guys, come on, we gotta make beef jerky. It's gonna be so good. I'm anxious to see how long it takes in the dehydrator. And then I need to start going through my freezer and finding out what I wanna put back in the pantry. I need to do some more beans, I'm telling you. I keep saying that. I need to do beans. And even if I don't do the soup today, I can put some beans on pretty easy and do them. So that might be my project. Uh-oh. I'm gonna miss my turn. The south. I don't want to go south. Oh, here we go. I gotta go north. All right, so I will meet you guys at home. Well, guys, I'm home and I'm cutting up veggies, and this onion is making me cry. I'm making more tomato soup. We ate all of it. Dad loved it. He loved it. So I'm making a big batch. And I told you I was going to can some, but I don't know that I will have enough. But if I do, I'd like to can, 4 quarts of it. I think I can get 4 quarts. This is a 6-quart pot. So I want to be able to send some more of this tomorrow with him. And I'm going to also, I'm going to cook up a little bit of orzo pasta to add to the soup, give him a little oomph, because it's soft, he can eat it. And I don't know, he really, really liked it. So I'm really happy about that. And I want to make sure that he gets some more. And so just gonna cut this onion down. It is cold and windy. And I don't know. It started out a whole lot warmer. I think tomorrow night it's gonna get down to almost freezing. So probably gonna have to cover up some stuff. I don't know. But it was nice because Robert was on his lunch hour visiting Dad. And I stayed for about an hour and 45 minutes with them till they were getting ready to come get him to go for his second radiation for the day. Woo, that onion is strong. Oh, baby. Woo. Oh my goodness. Okay. I may have to switch to peppers. I should have put the onion in the freezer. As soon as you take that root end off, you are in for some trouble. Normally, if I'm not going to use the whole onion, I don't take the root off. Oh, baby. Okay, I got to take a break from that. Oh, okay. And we're going to do the same thing as yesterday. We're going to saute until it is translucent. Hold on, I'm going to show you the bruschetta spice. Okay, so I'm getting ready to cut that. I got the onions and the garlic on the stove. That onion was strong. I don't have red bell pepper fresh. I have an orange one here and I want to use it, so I'm cutting that up. Cut the bottom off. Just make sure the pith is gone out of that. And you just rough chop everything because you're going to put the wassamagata, as Aunt Debbie would put it. You're going to put the wassamagata on it, and that means your immersion blender. And blend that up. Now, I did want to show you this spice. This is at Costco. So, hopefully you can see that. It's bruschetta, or bruschetta. An Italian told me that's how it was pronounced, so I don't know. sweet basil and oregano seasoning. It's got sweet basil, oregano, onion, garlic, sea salt, to add gourmet Italian flavor to chicken, pasta, vegetable dishes. And my soup. Anyway, see, to mix 1/3 of a cup of each. Seasoning mix, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar in a large bowl, and add plum tomatoes and quarter chicken tenders, toss to coat, and bake. Doesn't that sound good? I might have to do that. Yummy. Oh, and it's got red bell pepper, Parmesan cheese. This is really good. And it's pretty low sodium considering the amount you use. So that's my seasoning to keep it low sodium. I have a number 10 can of diced tomatoes, no salt added, and 4 15-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, no salt added. That's why I use that giant onion. I've got some pimentos out there. I'm going to see if I have any more roasted red peppers in the pantry. I don't think I do, but if I do, they're going in too because I like roasted peppers in my tomato soup. It just gives it a sweeter flavor, and maybe we'll have enough soup for a couple of days. I want some for tomorrow for Dad, and then can some up. We can have some tonight. We're going to have our black bean pasta, and I have chicken sausage, so I'm going to make a pasta sausage dish, and probably soup on the side with a salad. Black bean pasta, you're going to get your beans whether you think you are or not. I can't wait to try it. Okay, so, and I think somebody said they loved it, so I'm excited. The comments have been wonderful, guys. Keep up coming. Okay, let's go finish this soup, and I'll bring you back. Oh, and my jerky is on. I think I got 3 trays of teriyaki jerky on, and I was going to dehydrate some canned meat and see how it came out. And I'm not ready to do that. I mean, it's preserved already, so I just feel like that's double preserving, and I don't need to do that. But if I was going to freeze dry, you betcha I'd do that. If I had a freeze dryer. And I think this home freeze dryer would fit right there. We could do the whole prep counter. This would be the preserving counter. Anyway, my husband thinks I'm a nut. You know that, right? So, guys, I have a big pot of soup, and I've already taken a quart jar out of this, and enough to go over here. And here's my soup before I pureed it. Over this, a pound of chicken sausage, lean chicken sausage. I'm going to cook off this pasta. It takes 8 to 10 minutes, and that's going over top of the pasta, and we're going to have a side salad. And I might, because I've got a little jalapeno in there, I might go ahead, not in here, but in that one, I might go ahead and brown off one of those small tortillas, which is low carb, just to finish the dish off nicely, and I'll take a picture. And then tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to can this up. Now, it's so delicious, and I couldn't resist to make, I'm going to bring this to work. Look, now I added some cream, but look at all the spices in there. It's so good. It's delicious and still very hot. I'm going to let this cool down all the way. I have clean jars in the dishwasher. I will heat this back up and can it without the heavy cream tomorrow. And I'm going to be using these new lids. These are the Sure-Tight lids. And how you can tell on your shelf that they're different, I kind of like this. It says Sure-Tight. Kerr Sure-Tight, hopefully you can see that. And then at the bottom, you have it's glaring, you have a spot for the date that you canned it. And in the middle, room enough to write what you canned. So I'm going to use those. And I'm hoping, this is a 6-quart pot, I believe. So I'm hoping I get at least 4 quarts of this soup. And I'll be making some more. It's so good. You know, I'm going to take, well, plus some of this is coming out tomorrow. For my father-in-law for dinner tomorrow night. He loved it. So how can you not make him some more? That's what inspired me. But I'm gonna go to Costco and get some more diced tomatoes, and you can get organic diced tomatoes. You know, I'm a fan of no sodium added. Even the ones though that you get in the big number 10 cans. I'm gonna turn this off so you can hear me well. The ones that are in the number 10 cans that you get at Costco that are so reasonable, or Sam's Club. I need to venture down to Sam's Club. Doggone it, I feel like I'm missing out. It's way on the other side of Reno, which we don't live in Reno. And so anyway, I wanted to show you. I only got 3 trays of beef jerky. Oh, hi, there's a chive. Obviously, I didn't clean that tray off. And chives would go great in this soup. So can you see that? I mean, they're already getting to the point where they're a little chewy yet. It doesn't take it long. I mean, this isn't gonna, ow, it's hot. You want to dehydrate jerky or any meat at 160 or 165. There's a meat setting. It is it says jerky 145 to 155. So that's the highest setting on here. So I'm going to leave this until we go to bed and see where it's at. If it's dry, it's dry. If it's not, we'll wait till tomorrow. I hate it when the jerky gets to where it's just crispy, falling apart kind of thing. I don't want that. I want something that we can chew. And we're going to put that in the refrigerator and eat that pretty quickly because it's going to be good. So that's what's going on. If I need to thicken up my sauce for our dinner to go over the pasta, I'll do that with some cornstarch or clear gel. And Sage is on the couch. She said, I'm a sleepy. And talked to my daughter. We're excited to meet up and have Buddy go to his forever home. I'm going to miss him. It's going to make me cry. I kind of started a little bit of tearing up when I was talking to Dad about it, because I would keep him if it wasn't for 4 other fur babies. Okay, so I'm going to close out the video and tell you that I appreciate each and every one of you, and we've got great things on the horizon as far as videos come, and I'm going to can that up tomorrow. I'm going to bring you along, and I'll try to do a tutorial because I know a lot of you like the tutorial style, but it's easy to do with this phone too. Instead of getting the big camera and set up and stop and start and stop and start, it's way easier and easier to edit. And I think you get more of a real life version than, oh, you know, I had to cut that out. I hate having to cut off the end and the front, and I don't know. Anyway, so I don't do much of that with this editing program on my phone. So guys, let me know what you're making. What's your next canning project? And again, if you'd like to see us, you and me, get a freeze dryer, leave me a comment in the comment section and I'll go forward with that idea. Otherwise, don't worry about it. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget, check the links below. Subscribe, hit like, and share on your Facebook page, or your Pinterest, or your Instagram, or wherever you share on social media. It helps this channel out immensely to get the word out to new people that we're even out here and that we're making videos. All right, guys. Bye, my pantry peeps. Mwah.